Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Put my desk up. Got my windows open. Well, actually, hold on. Now I have my window open. I hope you're all doing really well. See here about getting stocks. Um, YouTube Live control panel wants me to sign in. What is my password? I think okay. I think it's maybe all these two-step verification stuff. There is a sale today at Target, 20% off of Legos. So if any of you guys need to get Legos for anyone for Christmas, for example, I just found that out. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to open up my YouTube app and say yes, it's me. Okay, select stream. This one, the one that's live. All right. Now I need to open up the chat. Doc as well. There you are. I'm going to dock it over here. There we go. All right. Top chat, live chat. There we have it. All right. All right. So today, folks, we are going to be diving into a project that I've been working on for a while. I could kind of show and tell it real quick. So as you may or may not know, I am going to be doing some live streams eventually where I have my music that I've made with Suno, and I have some sort of a graphical front end that's attractive in some way. In order to get from zero to hero, I've used AI, I've used ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, and Claude, all of them, at one point or another to get some code written, fixed, redone, and I'm pretty happy with my workflow right now. I can show. Go into the F drive. I just repurposed another NVMe drive, so now I have another one. Okay, so we go into Electron because it's an Electron thing. I'm going to come up here, hit Command, and then npm start. I haven't converted it over to a distret. I haven't compiled it yet to an actual Electron because I keep messing with it. But the idea here is that you have these folders. So if I go back just where I just was, we have this Electron folder. You can see all my different revisions of all this, and I have a media folder. And in the media folder, I've made some folders. I'm still expanding those, and then in each of these, I put some songs. So like this is an album that I've made. There's 9 songs in it, and then this is another one that I've made, which has 12 songs. Bard music has a whole bunch, as you can see, and they're supposed to be just like, well, I'll show you. How about if I do that? But anyways, I have a whole bunch. So we have cinematic nature, cyberpunk, dark gothic beats, dead poetry, explore the cosmos, gothic dark techno, Japanese traditional, Kraken's fairy tales, lo-fi fantasy, progressive trance, Shakespearean rap, space station, sweet tooth, K-pop stuff, and the nightclub. And this is based on some of the playlists I already have on ChatGPT, where, not ChatGPT, I'm sorry, on Suno, where I've made music and then put them in playlists. Then I just download those playlists to, here, and then I convert them before I even do that. So I convert them to MP3. That way, they're a smaller file size, and I use maximum quality. Like my app that I made, it aims for 320, but it's variable bitrate, so it's actually comes in anywhere between like 250 and 320. But it's actually it sounds really good. I'm really happy with it. Okay, so I will show you how this works because it's already opened over there. So we hit the escape key. We could bring up, like, here's different modes. So this is my Red Sonja mode, and you could just click on some stuff here. So let's do Bard. I just told you about the Bard music. So in the background, you can see that there is now a video playing. And it also has, as you can see, there's some dust motes floating around. If we go full screen with this, that's what it looks like. And then if I play... Now this is for my own use. I also have another mode called Conan, and Conan's more streamlined here. It is, everything's in one folder here. But if I hit the random button, actually I have to skip now. It'll just randomly grab a song. And you can actually go down the list here and you can find out which random one that it landed on. Okay. All right. So if I have a folder with a whole bunch of stuff in there, hang on, let's pause this. If I have a folder that has a whole bunch of songs, I can do a really long live stream if I want to just do single subject. But the next one is where really I put most of my effort into. I call it Hyperborea. And this one has this wheel. You can't really see it very well there, but we can come in here to Hyperborea, and you could see kind of in the background it's going up there. So radius scale, I can make it smaller. So let's make it smaller for right now. I can adjust the center axis up and down, and I can say how fast I want the idle spin to be. I could turn it up so it goes really fast. How many spokes per ring, so I can make it bigger and try to stretch it all the way around so it goes in a circle like that, or something like that. And then the more directories I have, the more it's going to fill in, you see. Let's go another, more spokes. I'm going to try to make it, oops, hold on, less spokes. I think right there is where I'm at right now. Okay. And you can hear in the background right now, maybe, you can hear that there's some voices happening, and there's a sound of the fire. And that's in, let's see, where do I have it? That's in my mood folder. I could turn that all the way up, make it a little louder. And so I just have like a looping background for this subject. So we can go back here, and then this thing right here is movable. So I could put it, like, let's say in the middle. And I can also, let's see here. Floating player, I can change the opacity so I can make it dark, as you can see there. Or I can make it invisible. So it's just the buttons floating there. And if I play something,
deep under stone where echoes dwell, a light walked with the brave.
Now obviously, I'm not differentiating between female voice, male voice, what kind of particle effects or whatever I want to introduce. Like right now by default, we have particle effects, dust motes, and I can also do, here, let me pause this again so I can talk to you guys. So there's dust motes. You can see the little flakes of dust around, which is like the most common. And then we have asteroids. If I'm doing like a space theme or something, I could do like asteroids. You can see they're floating around. Then I have meteor shower. Now, initially, you know, it's going to look like that, but if it's going the entire time, you'll see that once this square like blows on by, there you go. Now you have a meteor shower. See? Well, there. Now we're there. And you can adjust how long you want the trails, density, speed, trail fade. All right, and then we have like rain. So if you want to do rain, then once again, you know, density and speed of the rain. If you had a, let's say you're doing an outdoor one, do that. And then I also have Starfield. Starfield is based on Grok's homepage. So if you go, if you have, we'll do X and then we'll do Super Grok. Do like full screen to see if it comes up here. I don't know if I have. There it goes. So if you see that, you can see that there's a star field that's kind of like spinning. Then every once in a while, you'll get like a meteor that goes through, right? So just wait for it, you know. There, see that one? There was one up there in the corner. There was one up here. So I liked this, and so I asked Grok. I said, "Hey, I like how the star rotate, like the thing you have going on your page. Can you give that to me? Can you give me the code?" And it goes, "Yeah, I can't give you the exact one, but they're common. So let me just give you one just like it." I said, "Okay, cool." So that's what, if you see, there's stars that are rotating, and then every once in a while there's a meteor that goes through. So it's the same thing. All right. And then embers. And embers, again, when it first starts, it looks weird because it's all bunched up. But like if you give it some time, there you go. Now I'm going to hit the random key. And what's going to do is it's going to spin the wheel, and then it's going to pick a category or a genre or an album or whatever these represent. And they're just pulled from that folder. You know, you aim it, you go up here to File, select your music folder, and it's just whatever directory tree or structure you have there. If you put into it, now go back to it. So like Bard, I have a horizontal, a vertical, and a mood. So you put horizontal videos, you put vertical videos, and you put mood background music or whatever. So I have this ambient tavern. I spelled it wrong, but I have ambient tavern, and that's the voices and the dishes clanking and the fire crackling. That's all in that mood thing. So you just that's the structure. Media, you have this, and then in each of these, for example, again, horizontal, vertical, and then if you want a mood, you can. I also have one down here. I did have it. What happened to it? That's really weird. How did that... Oh, I think it's in the... Hold on. Is it in here? No. Very, very strange. Well, I had one that was called Celine. Celine is my AI news reporter. Very confused why it's not there. But give me a second here. There it is, right there. Okay, so so anyways, you take, if you have, I'll just show you one randomly. This one is more recent one.
On behalf of the Kraken, hope you enjoyed this video. Music too. Want more?
Okay, so it basically says, you know, subscribe. So I'm gonna cut it from there, and I'm gonna paste it in here. Okay, and then you can set it in the menu here. Let's see if I could remember where I put it. Radio DJ Celine. So you check that box and then you set how often, and it kind of guesses, like it goes, okay, every 30 minutes, is there a song currently playing? Yes. If so, wait till the song ends and fade out, and then fade into that, and then it plays the news blurb, and then it fades that out when it's done, and then goes back to the next song. So it's just kind of a neat little thing that I did. Random playback, we have static genre or custom flow 2. If you click custom flow 2, you could change this, of course, to any number you want. Well, what that does is it says how many songs to play in each genre before we spin the wheel. That's on a random playback. So if we come back here, we do random playback. So just real quick, what we see here, and I'm gonna actually add, well, I don't know what to add. I'll probably just keep it with dust motes, because dust motes actually could be pretty much anything. It could be bubbles if it's in the water, it can be whatever. But anyways, you can also see that underneath of the title of the song, there's a scrolling blurb that goes by that tells you a little bit about what that song is. So this one here that's playing is The Lamb by William Blake. And what it'll do is it'll play 2 songs from this folder, and then it will randomly spin automatically. And I can also come in here and manually scrub if I wanted to. So I'm going to scrub to the end. Now, ideally, what I would do is I would assign a video to a song, but guys, that's like way in the different distance. Like, I don't feel like I want to do that anytime soon. Because the reason is excuse me, because like this song right now playing by Emily Bronte, whatever, No Cower Soul Is Mine. This song has nothing to do with Krakens or Tigers or The Lamb or Boots Marching. Those are for other songs that are in this folder. So I have to go in and make art that covers like the entire album. And it just doesn't always work out, right? So I would have to say, what I would have to do is make a folder that's the same name as the song, and then if that song is playing, load that video. That is so much work. I don't know if I want to ever do that. All right, so let's watch this go. I'm gonna move it to the end again. So it ended that song, then it spins and picks a new random one. Now on this one, I have a slideshow going. I also want to show that I also do have particle effects. So a visualizer. So there's bars, there's wave, and there's radial. So we'll start with radial. Although radial might be not obvious. Oh, I have to turn it on. That helps.
The water drums a rhythm on the porcelain floor. Steam draws pictures on the half-closed door. I'm talking to the tiles.
So again, a tweak I could make is I could have the radial where I can change the color. Okay, and then we have wave, where you see it going across the whole thing there. Some fade away before I know. And then finally bars. Then you can set the opacity of it, so if you don't want it to be as obvious, you can also blur it out a little bit. They twist and win. No one hears. No one needs to know. So, yeah. Shower thoughts, just me and the flow. Go to the end. I like the way the embers look the best, but I agree that they are just not correct for every single genre. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Spins it, goes to Gothic Dark Techno. So you guys are getting the idea here, right? It's good for, especially if I fill in the wheel with a whole bunch more stuff. It's just a very it's like a visually stimulating front end for the music, where I can have all these different genres. I could pick one for the whole night if I want to do that. Again, just going in here to this, say I want to stick to this one. I want to stay in a genre with how many to play before randomizing. You know, I could do all, and I could set all this. Rescan, change your folder for visuals again. I have auto, which is if there's a video, play the video. If there's a slideshow is second tier, and then nothing is third. But I can also tell it, like, I want to do a slideshow, I want to do video, I want nothing. Just in case I just don't want to deal with video. All right, slideshow durations. We have crossfade. You could change all that. Tint the color of the readability overlay. And then we have under genres. Okay, so that's another thing. So you see how all of these are teal. So you could change them. So for my Ad Astra, I can come in here and I can maybe take it to pink. Oops. Try again, pink. Ashes on the Wind, I would probably do more of maybe that color. Bard music, maybe purple. What color is a bard? Right? Cinematic nature, it's got to be some green hue. Oops. That's fine, actually. I really would have gone with that, but okay. Cyberpunk has got to be like a neon color, right? So we do like a neon blue. Dead poetry, I have no idea. Like maybe gray. Gothic dark techno, I would have picked gray, but okay, so let's do something like that, maybe. Fairy tales. A good one for fairy tale. I'll just pick that color. Fantasy. Just a bright red. Shakespearean rap. Black. Sweet tooth K-pop. What a bright yellow. The nightclub. That's like brass. Like an orange. There we go. So now these are all different colors. And you can also change the fonts of it. Fonts. So we have these ones here. So I can do impact. You see it change in the background. I can do a text outline. See, they're all outlined now. And I can do the outline width. So I can change how you can see it. Like that one has like star spikes on it and stuff. See, that's kind of cool. And then you can manually click on something. So if I want cyberpunk, I don't have anything for cyberpunk yet. I haven't put anything in there. I have lots of stuff to put in. I haven't moved the files over yet, so there's nothing in there. And there we go. And so there's also a in the very beginning you have where's it at? Visuals, horizontal or vertical mode. If I put it in vertical, it's a completely different set of backgrounds. And I can put it on, well, I can just squish it and make it into vertical. And then when I do my live stream, I would go through OBS Studio. I would you choose the vertical profile, and then I would be broadcasting as vertical for people with phones. You have phones, don't you? So that's where I'm at on this. So today is just that day where I'm gonna go through all of. I'm gonna start working on filling this all out, so there's more stuff to put into it. And I figure since I'm going to be doing that anyway, I might as well do it live. And for anyone wanting to follow along, they can see how it's all done. Okay, so to start with, I would go back to the media. And so I got my K-pop going. I only have, was it 5 songs? I think that's all I have. So let me go to playlist real quick, just to make sure that that's done. Sweet Tooth, I have 6 songs. Which one am I missing? Oh, no, I have 5. Somehow it's still stuck on 6, even though you can clearly see there's 5 songs. All right, so that's good. So that one's done. And also, I have the video. I have horizontal. I have slideshow. And I have some video. Because it's not just candy. It's like ice cream and all that too. So those, okay, that's ice cream. Okay, so I have some more. So there, we could do this right now. Okay, so let's go to my downloads. I wonder if I have any in there. I'll go ahead and pull this over. Okay, here's my downloads. And so I have these that I did, and I can move those over as well. Okay, and then this is a vertical, and I'll go to the vertical folder. Oh, that was in the wrong one. Hang on. What the heck? Dragon Player Media. I'm in the completely wrong. What is all this? It's all in the wrong one. Hang on. Okay, so cut. Media, Sweet Tooth, horizontal. Goes in here. Paste. Okay, so they're all there. All right, and then I take all of these, move them here. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Vertical. Take that random one, move it there. Make sure this is correct. Yes. Okay. Ice cream shop on Mars. Okay, that's there. All right, so we have that. And these would actually be pretty good for Cyberpunk, so I'm going to go ahead and cut those out. And we were just talking about how I don't have anything in the Cyberpunk. And so in here, as you can see, I don't even have any songs moved over there yet. That's on my to-do list. The folder. Then those are horizontal, so put those in there. I also have these with the ship are probably going to be from my poems one, my poetry, and they're probably going to be in the vertical. Yeah, because I don't have any ships in there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab that one, and that one. Although there's probably some duplicates. Is this that's pretty badass. I really like that. That came out so good. All right, so properties, details, frame width and frame height. That is not 16 by 9. I think, you know what? I think I made that image. No, that looks like a Mid-Journey to me. Mid-Journey does a really good job. It seems to be what it is. Let me look around a bit. You can see that I have an account, dummy. It just had this. I thought that it might have been a Mid-Journey, but I don't think it is. Hmm. Didn't do too bad on that. Mid-Journey is actually a pretty good value too. For anyone wondering, it's not the best, but it does a really good job. All right. Yeah, Kingra is one of the people I follow on X and YouTube, and I think I was making her, him, I don't know, whatever it is, something. That's why it's there. It's not me, somebody else. But yeah, I wanted to. I did that for some reason. I think I took one of their images and videofied it. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I'm not really sure, but that's definitely not 16 by 9. So I don't want to drop it over there because then it'll have like massive borders. So, all right. Let's go back here because I want to look at my playlist. Dead Poetry's done. Sweet Tooth is done. My actual Ad Astra is done. Wreck of Fairy Tales is done. I was working on these two right here. All those seasons. I don't have art for this, but I feel like that's okay. My Fairy Tales, I think that's what I was working on. I said done, but only done as far as there's music. Do I have? There's the music. And I have some horizontal. And then I had, okay, so that's where I was last night. Okay, so we're going to go to Documents, Comfy UI, Output. Then we're going to go find yesterday. Okay, and then I'm going to use Cling. All right, so now you guys can see the difference. Well, actually, we could do a comparison real quick. So let's do Mid-Journey. I don't want to do any of that. Okay, so yeah, here's a wolf. All right, so we'll put that up there. Why is it saying join now and all that? Am I not logged in? Hang on, I don't know what's going to do when I pop this open. It could be I let it lapse. Because you can clearly see that I've been making stuff, but it's saying that I don't have an account. So it's logged in correctly or I wouldn't see all this. It's just it's over the top. That's what's wrong with Midjourney is the quality is good, but it just like you see how she's just being really weird? No matter what I did, like subtle movement, um serious expressions, but like it does some things good and then it just goes really into the weeds and it's really difficult. Like why is there crows flying through the building? You know what I mean? And then like what the heck? You see what I mean? It's just that's why I think I canceled. I was just like, it's great for the cost. It does some cool stuff. But yeah, I just wanted her to sit, and I kept saying over and over again, like, just sit staring at the waterfall. And I like what it did as far as everything else, but like, if I'm doing a looping video, I don't want her looking around constantly like that. It looks stupid. Like she needs to be like just maybe subtly moving like she's alive with like the flowers moving, the creek moving, whatever, but her just stop. Stop moving. So that I think that these are reasons why I went to Kling AI. We're going to go back to Kling. Kling AI's front page is a joke. I hate it. All right. Anyways, video. Oh, hell on. Go back. Notifications. Oh, they're adding Nano Banana image model is now available in the Kling lab. Try it now. $11.15. 3 more days. I have to use up all my credits in 3 days because they if I get 10,000 credits a month and I have like 3,000 left, I'll come in. I'll have 10. I won't have 13,000. I'll have 10,000. So I lost my 13. Only 15 credits for a 5-second video. That was on the 7th. Actually not bad. Yeah, see, there's the ship right there. I don't know what I used to generate the ship. That's what I'm trying to say. It could be, now that I think about it, it could have been a ChatGPT image. ChatGPT does a freaking amazing job on images. Gosh, that looks so good. I just wish it was 16 by 9. That's 16 by 9. You can see that. Then go back up here. Way shorter. Well, anyways, I want to do that wolf. Okay, so the wolf is here. Show you guys what the image looks like. Okay, I'm going to use DeepSeek to polish up my prompt. It's going to analyze the image. It's going to ask, it's going to use what I have here plus whatever the image is about, and it's going to create these things. Okay. I don't want any music or sound. Okay, I'm going to try that 5-second for, what was it? 5-second, 25, 35, 100, 35, 35. I don't know what the heck they were talking about. 25. Did it not say something like 15 credits for... Am I on crack here? So this stupid thing, quick survey, you get 100 credits. There was one that was like 1,000 credits. Take the survey, get 1,000 credits. I took the survey. They never gave me my credits. The scam. Okay. What was that? Just saw it. That wasn't it. I don't know. Weird. This one could be okay. You click on that, it'll automatically queue it. I could have sworn I saw our fast model or something, and it's like, maybe it's with text to video. Could that been what it was? 25. No, it's still 25. I don't know. So strange. All right, anyways, more. So I need, that's the wolf, and then I have this. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it applies to one of the poems or one of the fairy tales. I think it's supposed to be like Sleeping Beauty or something, but I don't know. Use DeepSeek again. If they like click it off and click it back on. So the previous one has Red Riding Hood in there, and if you go up here, you see that there's a trending cases. A young woman in a flowing red dress sprints barefoot through an enchanted forest. See that? With a bunch of wolves chasing her. A woman lies motionless in a glass-topped coffin, her blonde hair fanned around her head like a golden halo. Camera slowly orbits the ornate Gothic structure, revealing intricate carving. Okay, that sounds good. Let's try that. Edited automatically. Our wolf is done. It's very fast. Why does he suddenly have a lantern? What? I didn't see that. I see the camera slowly orbits around them, but I don't see anything in there about a lantern. Sometimes it's better to just not put anything in there at all. And if you're going to ignore the prompt anyway, might as well ignore it completely because it doesn't exist. All right, so what's next? I have a couple. I have this one. In fact, I'm not going to trust it anymore. I'm just going to. All right, here we have this one done. I don't know. You got to make sure you turn the sound effect off or it will put it. But there is a way, if you have the Pro, you can download without it. Anyways, I'm going to generate. Now, a trick that I've learned is if it doesn't really matter, and it really shouldn't, I use Topaz Video AI. And I take these and I upscale them. And while I'm upscaling them, I also increase the frame rate. So coming out of here, they're like 25 frames per second, 24 or something like that. I make them 60 frames per second. Then when I put them in Premiere, I then increase or I decrease the speed by 50%. That makes a 5-second video into a 10-second video. And it takes a 60-second or 60 frames per second down to 30 frames per second, which still looks perfectly fine for video. So it's a little bit slower motion, but because it was 60 and then down to 30, the AI in Topaz has filled in the frames. So it's not choppy. It's still smooth. There you go. Okay, see what I did for this one. Perfectly fine with me. I don't care. It's just really background stuff for this spinny wheel thing. And I have to make some of this art as well in vertical. So now I have to figure out, let me go through, which AI did I use? Yeah, this is it. Okay. So it's in Chat GPT. So I just have some stuff here. So I'm going to use I'm going to launch Comfy. And while that's loading up, guys, I'm going to reheat my coffee, which is now ice cold. I shall return pretty soon. Okay, so I'm going to, where's that at? Here it is. So a flat frozen lake. Nope. Prince, okay. Weary stepsister. Okay, foreground, regal queen, black velvet, severe silver crown, grips, shattered wall. Okay, so that's the one we just did. All right, so Cinderella, stepsisters, Ember. All right, here we go. Grab that one. All right. And yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, it's going to go. And see how this is out. I'm going to move this. Oops. I'm going to put this on my other monitor for right now. Okay. What it look like? Weird. Weird but cool. All right. So we'll see how this turns out. Let's see what we have here. That's it. That's all I have for right now. Fairy tales. Okay. So I think I need to continue on with some songs. Ethereal pop. All right, so I'm going to ask. I don't have access to the new ChatGPT yet. They said on Twitter today that 5.1 is out. I only have 5. And I have the pro account. I have the business pro account. So this is my AI for or my custom GPT. Now Gemini also has that. So if I go to Gemini, they call them gems, and I also have one for this as well. These are past ones I was working on. And I kind of like the way Gemini does things, but Gemini ignores my instructions. So in my gem, I have the same document attached that I do on ChatGPT. But ChatGPT seems to pay attention more. And that's what really bothers me. So if I go into Suno, I'll take this song, for example, Wires and Ash. We can listen to it real quick. I did a remaster last night. It's a really old one. I think I had it version 4.
Cold sparks in the fractured haze. Footsteps blur through the city's maze. Every mark a stolen breath. Every sound a quiet death. Shadows bend in the broken light. Every move a fractured sight. Every turn a twisted line. Fading out in the tangle of time.
That one wasn't mine. But yeah, so anyways, ethereal pop. So if I take this and I go use style and lyrics, so then I have access to the style. I'll grab it. Oops. Copy it. Then I go back to for hang on. I have too many damn windows open again. Hang on. Sleeping Beauty. What does Sleeping Beauty look like? Blonde hair, right? Why does she have black hair in this image I'm looking at right now? I am so tired of... Oh no, that's the wrong one. A weary stepsister. Oh, okay, maybe that's why. Okay, okay, that's my bad, my bad. Okay. All right, so let's go to the next. You guys can't see these images. Oh, oh. Rerun. Okay. Um. Where are we at with our cling? Close that. Okay, we were waiting on some stuff. Have that. Have this. Have this folder. Which doesn't do me good. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here's the songs. Okay. So I would go style, right? And then I would go to prompt. Lyrics. This is an existing song. I need more to match it, e.g., to be part of the same album. So they should all have the same style and this was provided to you as an example of something I like. Please build out songs with titles and lyrics. Oh, I spelled lyrics wrong. Obey the instructions in the attached PDF file. Okay. Now I take all of that. I'm going to copy it. So I can Control C. Now I'm going to hit go in Gemini and go paste the same thing into ChatGPT and go there. Then we're going to see who does a better job. All right, Lego. All right, so I'm looking at Legos real quick. I need to find something. There's a sale going on right now. Lego Christmas tree for Christmas? No, that doesn't work. Too late. Is that it? I'll go 14 years. Bands it up a little bit. Didn't do much for me, did it? I think just Lego. Like, I don't want to make it specific. Oh, that's kind of. This is a kind of. Oh no, doing seasonal themes doesn't really work because then the season's over and you have something weird. Like this is. No, don't like that. Now, if you tell me this becomes a working Game Boy, it doesn't though, right? Or does it? Does it? Hang on, hang on. That can't be real. Like, yeah, but is it just a Game Boy with like a Lego cover over it, or is it? So confused. Cause like that's the cartridge right there, right? Yeah, it's not a real cartridge. I'm so confused. It's showing an actual game there though. Oh, yep, okay. I knew for the $50, I was like, there's no way, because like, see, these are like pre-rendered screens that you put over there to make it look like it's a real Game Boy. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what it is. You put these in like on here, in here, whatever. You snap them in, and then it makes it look like it's the real deal. All right, I get it now. All right, so good. Man, I was so close to like jumping on that. Even for myself, I would have jumped on that. Okay, Minecraft stuff. All right, how we doing on things here? Wrong window. This one. Okay, so here's a song that ChatGPT has come up with called Cold Meridian. So I'm going to copy that. We'll plop it into Suno. All right, so this is space drifting. Huh? Go back to workspaces. We'll just put it here in my main workspace. All right, so we're going to go up. So the problem is I'm making art that there's a chance that it may not be appropriate for all viewers. It's not guaranteed, but it's been borderline a couple times, so I just don't want to show that screen over there while I'm doing this. If it's okay, I'll bring it over and I'll show you, but like right now I'm just not satisfied with anything coming out of there, so I'm just deleting it. Okay. So advanced options, and then weirdness, I usually put it for like 70, and then style influence, I usually put it like 85. All right. So while that's queuing up, ooh, Wall-E. It was an underrated movie. The Nightmare Before Christmas. So expensive. Why are Legos so expensive? Well, I know why, but I don't know. Oh, the Infinity Gauntlet. That'd be kind of funny. Most of the stuff, she's not into any of this. I'm talking about my daughter. She loves Legos, but like only some Legos. Like I said, ones that are based on games or movies or some kind of a cultural thing or seasons. It's just not worth doing. And she's not into any of that stuff. Like she plays Minecraft, I guess, but I don't think she'd want a Minecraft Lego set because they're ugly. It's already, I mean, Minecraft is already Legos. So what's the point? You just build something with Legos and call it Minecraft. But Like this would be something. See this Viking village model. So it's a Viking village, but I was only thinking it looked cool because it had like different layers and stuff. Like this one right here, which is like a burger thing, but it's a Fortnite. She doesn't play Fortnite. Give a crap about that. I don't give a crap about it. There's this, and I'm also looking for one of the ones on sale too. And I'm telling you, if it doesn't actually play like that Nintendo thing, if it doesn't actually play the game or have a working radio or working record player or something like that, it's like, what's the point? I don't need just clutter. I 101 Dalmatians, Super Mario stuff, Harry Potter sorting hats. She's not into any of that stuff. Like my oldest was really into Starry Night, so we got her this one. Sorcerer Mickey. Doesn't care about Star Wars or motorcycles. Basically that one that I already texted my wife about, which was, which one was it again? The planet Earth and all that. Like maybe that would be something she'd care about. Like what's this one here? Lego Icons Tudor corner building kit for adults. That's like quite a project one. Jeez. Like money isn't the issue. The issue is I have to ask the question, would she be interested? Like would she actually like it? Like is it something in her wheelhouse? She doesn't care about Star Wars. She doesn't care about Super Mario. She doesn't care about the X-Men. You see what I mean? Boba Fett or whatever this is supposed to be. Jango Fett. So since all of these are like she does flower, we got her so many flowers. She doesn't care about Notre Dame. Nothing. She liked the Harry Potter movie. She actually read the book. She liked it, but not enough to keep reading. One Piece. She's not into One Piece. Very frustrating dealing with her because she loves Legos, but I think she prefers like the general Legos, not anything specific. What did I get her last time? Like an ice cream shop or something like that? Like, see, here's another thing. Like this one, $270. If it doesn't have like a Raspberry Pi in there or something with like RetroPie and it's actually playing Pac-Man, like if it's not an actual game, you can get the full upright standing ones that from Walmart that time when they came out with those 1-up games for that price. $199. Like it better have the real Pac-Man in there. Oh, that's so dumb. All right, how are we doing with songs? Let's go back to music. All right, so here we go. Cold Meridian. There's 2 versions. Usually the second one is the one I prefer, but we'll play them in order.
Black rain on the traffic light.
breath like a warning sign, counting beats as they cross the line. Numbers climb on a fraying wire, hands run hot on a hidden fire. Eyes keep time with a broken dim. Hold that note, don't let it in. Meridian, cut the night into cold meridian. I fall straight through, mark my path in faint design. Hold the ceiling, draw the line. Cold meridian, I fall straight. Late trains home like a pulse that fades. Mass trade names in the overlaid shade. I keep pace with the coded hum. Teeth on fear till the feeling's numb. Back to back with the turning sky. One breath left for a clean reply. If I stop, I will calcify. Run, then slip, then realign. Meridian, cut the night into cold meridian. I fall straight through, trace my shape in narrow light, split the map and cross the side. Cold meridian, I fall straight through.
Okay, so that was the first one. Now we'll do the second one.
Black rain on the traffic glass. Footfalls blur where the windows pass. Streetlight breath like a warning sign, counting beats as they cross the line. Numbers climb on a fraying wire, hands run hot on a hidden fire. Eyes keep time with a broken dim. Hold that note, don't let it in. Cold meridian, cut the night into cold meridian. I fall straight through, mark my path in faint desire. Hold the seam and draw
Okay. Neither one of those did knock my socks off at all, so I'm just gonna delete both of them. Gemini. Okay, so this document that you saw me just attach to Claude, it's built into the gem. So you go to gems. Then I have this Suno gem there. It's attached and it says specifically in there, these are banned words. Don't ever use them. And the first one on the list is echo, and or any derivative of there. You know, echoes, echo, echoey, whatever, right? So what is Gemini come up with? Static echoes. Right off the gate, you know, right out of the gate. Static echoes. Now, I'm not saying that like this isn't potentially good. We could try it. And I could come in here. I can name it something. Let me just do something else. Let me just call it floating operations. Why? I have no idea. Come up here. Paste this in there. Go back to Gemini. Copy that. See what that sounds like. Go back to Claude. Following the manual's guidelines. Thank you very much. Ghost protocol, huh? Anyways, there's what it has to say there. Here's another one. Oh, it's came up the whole bunch. All right. So I have some stuff coming up over here to look at. Go through them real quick. Wow. How many fingers this guy need to have? Whoa, what the hell is that? Basically, the only one that was any good was the first one. Oh, I gotta do the pool. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. I had to go deal with the pool guy getting in here. All right, here we go. Floating operations. Gotta put the dogs up, you know.
Ghosting across the empty floor. I reach for what I had before. The frequency is barely there. A whisper caught and damaged Coastlines cross the empty floor. I reach for what I had before. The frequency is barely there. A whisper caught. Scan the patterns chase the trail, but I rewrote the root command, left no prints across your.
If it doesn't like hook me pretty quickly, I'm just done. And lately, Suno's love to do these like breathy intros where it's just a bunch of wordless singing, and it's also driving me nuts. But it comes from Ethereal right there. Why it's doing this. Which is the point. So
Scan the grid, I'm already gone. Coded out before the dawn. Fractured points in every frame. Delete the file, erase the name. Binary threads unravel fast. No archive holds what couldn't last. Scatter signals through the noise. Strip away the stolen voice. I'm a ghost in your protocol. Slip through cracks you can't recall. Every trace dissolves to static hum. Find me nowhere, find me Find me Cold displays flicker and failed. Hunt for patterns, chase the trail. But I rewrote the root command. Left no prints across your land. Burn.
nope. These are really bad lyrics. I'm not even sure I like this either yet. Ghost Protocol, yeah. Broadcast Skin. Archival Drift. I think what I need to do is just do it myself. ChatGPT is typically better. It actually, for the most part, listens. Which is why, well, I was going to say why I have Cold Meridian there. There's After. Let's try After Image. See what that sounds like. I need to adjust my ChatGPT. Okay. It shouldn't put title in the title, you know what I mean? It shouldn't put title. If I click copy, it should, like, this should not say genre. It shouldn't do that. And then if you go here, the same thing, it shouldn't say that. Okay, let's go see what my that one. So again, my intention is once I got these downloaded, I'm doing 5 seconds. I'm gonna use Topaz, and I'm gonna expand them to. I'm gonna upscale them, and I'm also going to expand them to 60 frames per second, and then I'm going to put them into either DaVinci or Adobe Premiere, whichever, and then decrease the speed. By decreasing the speed, it cuts the frames per second to 30 frames per second, but makes the clip twice as long. So I go from, for free, I extend it from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. Now, it's actually faster and easier to do it that way than it is to do first frame, last frame, extending it out using like WAN 2.2. So there's Rapunzel. That's actually kind of a cool image, if I'm being honest. Here, let me just verify that none of them were like boobies or anything. I mean, they all have boobies, but I mean nude boobies. Okay, so there was 3 that were keepers. So if we do that one, and then this one was messed up, even because like see the arm back there is a weird angle. It's not correct, right? It's a mess up. But everything else I liked, and I was like, oh, that looks cool, but like, what the heck? And then this one looks like a little kid with a really weird arm right there, so never mind. And then there's that one, which is okay. One, too many fingers though, so I'm gonna undo that one. 6 fingers. This one looks, oh, look at that handle there. I didn't even notice. Dang. Okay. So really, I ended up with just one. It was a keeper. But I will rerun it, and we'll hopefully on the next run we will get better. All right, let's go back here and listen to After Image.
Blue fox stains the window seam. Crosswalk ghosts fold into the steam. I speak small to the moving glass. Count to 8 and let it pass. Hands on rails, the stairwell side.
Okay, so it's probably a ChatGPT thing, but there was a lyric in there. Let it pass. Or count to a number and let it pass. That is it's overused. It's a ChatGPT. If you listen to a song out there in the world and you hear count to something, let it pass, that's ChatGPT. And you don't notice it the first time because you think, oh, that sounds pretty cool. But then when you've heard it 20 times, it gets really, really old. The problem is I've restricted ChatGPT so much by putting things in, saying, don't do that. So if I go to Google, I go to Google Docs, and I try to find it. I don't know which one it's going to be. That's not it. That's not it. Here's my mandatory ban list. If I come in here, add that. Oh, I forgot you can't. Damn it. Okay. Okay. File. Download as a PDF. There it is right there. And now I can try again. Because yeah, these, I didn't care for it, so. Edit GPT. Configure. All right, now let's come up with a concept. What? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Hmm. What would subject be? All right. So that's without upscale, and that's with upscale. And I have my whoops. Nope. See, messed up. The hands messed up. Like, if I really liked this like a lot, and I kind of do, I could probably fix the hand. Let's send it on through and fix the hand. No, it's kind of weird. Like, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't really express that it's her with her long hair. This is all cool, but like this is not cool. That's actually not bad. All right. All right, let's let it go. All right, here we go. Too much coffee. Moonwired, huh? All right, let's see what Moonwired sounds like. Let's do lyrics. So it's doing better now. All right, see how this turns out. Oh, I gotta change my filter. Oh, that's what he's probably gonna tell me that in a second. Okay, we'll use this one. Go to Clean AI. I could find the window. No, that's you guys. It's Cling. There it is.
inside the seams. I count the breaths, I try to slow, switch off the screens, let voices go. But in my veins, a metronome keeps tapping out a sleepless poem. Coffee won't let me sleep, keeps my ceiling running deep. Every thought starts to leap, wild and bright, uphill and steep. Coffee won't let me sleep, heartbeat drumming in a sweep. If I fall, it's never deep. Coffee won't let me sleep. Cup rings lunar and thin, orbit notes on my desk. I swear I won't pour again, but habit moves automatic. But curtains flutter like tides, a whisper of passing.
Oh my God, how do you spell
cars. I
coincidence?
chase calm on the inside, but jitter lines
I don't know how to
will
spell
draw
coincidence.
the stars.
Oh, it's an I.
Count the
So close.
from far away, tin roof rain that never plays inside my ribs. A tiny stage where restless lights refuse to fade. Coffee won't let me sleep, keeps my ceiling running deep. Every
Oh, I
thought
didn't
starts to
notice.
leap,
Dang it.
wild and bright,
Her
uphill
thumb
and
is
steep.
wrong.
Coffee won't let me sleep, heartbeat drumming in a sweep. If I fall, it's never deep. Coffee won't let me sleep. Let the spoon rest, let it
Well,
rain.
actually, it wasn't. They just messed it up.
Hold the swirl, do nothing.
Okay, so,
Promise me a softer beat, set the night back.
all right, so I gotta explain this. So, in this image, her hands are on top of each other. This hand is fine. The thumb would be over here, but hidden. This hand was the bottom hand. You can see the fingers underneath, and the thumb would be, this thumb would belong to this hand. But when Kling did it, it mixed it up and left the thumb there. So the thumb did not go with the hand. The only way to fix that is to re-edit it. Well, first of all, just delete. Well, I want to edit though. Edit. Try it that way. But I blew 25 because of that, so I'm going to go ahead and delete it so I never look at it again. Oh well.
Gun defeat, I'll trade one more bitter sip for one slow wave, one gentle drift. Coffee won't let me sleep, even dreams refuse to keep. I lie still and make a vow, sunrise wash me out somehow. Coffee won't let me sleep, but I'm learning how to breathe. Close my eyes, release the need, let the dark unspool the heat. pulses go in my veins. A metronome keeps tapping out a sleepless poem. Coffee won't let me sleep, keeps my ceiling running deep. Every thought starts to leap wild and bright, uphill and steep. Coffee won't let me sleep, heartbeat drumming in a sweep. If I fall, it's never deep. Coffee won't let me sleep. Coffee won't let me sleep. It rings lunar and thin orbit notes on my desk. I swear I won't pour again, but habit moves automatic. Curtains flutter like tides, a whisper of passing cars. I chase calm on the inside, but jitter lines where draw the stars. I count the drops from far away, tin roof rain that never plays. Inside my ribs a tiny stage, where restless lights refuse to fade. Coffee won't let me sleep, keeps my ceiling running deep. Every thought starts to leap wild and bright, uphill and steep. Coffee won't let me sleep, heartbeat drumming in a sweep. If I fall, it's never deep. Coffee won't let me sleep. Let the spoon rest, let it ring. Hold the swirl, do nothing. Promise me a softer beat, set the night back 100 feet. I'll trade one more bitter sip for one slow wave, one gentle drift. Coffee won't let me sleep. Even dreams refuse to keep. I lie still and make a vow. Sunrise, wash me out somehow. Coffee won't let me sleep, but I'm learning how to breathe. Close my eyes, release the need. Let the dark unspool the heat. The cool city grows thin. I find the quiet under skin. Coffee won't let me sleep.
Okay, we'll try this one. See how this turns out. And then I'm gonna call the stream after this.
Street lights when the skyline hums. Window seat, wool, blanket fold. Margin notes in chrome bold. Raindrops drum a silver chain.
not hating this.
Blink, your light dims, mine does too. Two constellations blinking blue. Finger to the rim of time. You tap once, I answer chime. Coincidence or city fate. Either way we share this light. If stories meet beyond this storm, we've met already, soft and warm. Paper moons between our hands.
Not the worst. It's okay.
Parallel like
We're gonna get a whole bunch of them though, so I'll just wait. Got
across the glass, we turn the page.
7
Seeing
more.
rain, seeing quiet stage. Hearts on a windowsill refrain. Reading under parallel rain. Across the glass, we let it be. A quiet borrowed symmetry. When thunder fades and streets are clean, we'll keep the chapter in between. Close the book. The skyline gleams. You wave once more, and back to dreams.
yeah, I mean, for ethereal pop, I didn't hate it, but you know, whatever. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start this one. It's a 5-minute song. It's gonna go. We'll see what it comes up with. While it's going, I'm gonna put my Comfy UI on top of it, showing the latest revision after trying to fix the fingers. So I'm gonna zoom in like that. It's gonna be, you know, some hit and miss, but we'll see what that looks like, and then and then when it's done, I'm gonna come in the stream. So for those of you that stopped in and said hello, I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out. I will see you guys on the next live stream. I'm gonna keep going. I have, like I said, a lot of music I have to make, a lot of art I have to make to corresponds to the music, and I have to get my my front end GUI thing all finished. Getting close. We're getting closer every day. So with that, I'm out of here, and I will see you guys next time. Where is my Suno? There it is. Here we go.
Streetlights see what black vet hold. Margin notes in ink crumpled. Raindrops drum a silver chain. City breath through mist and pain. Dog-eared page, a coffee ring. Neon melts and traffic sings. Somewhere far and somewhere near. I turn a leaf and disappear. I underline a steady beat. Rain dance under both our feet. Headphones whisper glance up, then I look to catch a smile the clouds let through. Lift your book like show and tell. I raise mine back, unspoken spell. Traffic fades to brush high hat, lamp glow wearing summer's hat. Pages flutter, synced and slow. Rain writes cursive on the glow. Across the glass we turn the page. Same rain, same quiet stage. Two little worlds in parallel, waving through a liquid veil. Across the glass we almost speak. A nod that travels down the street. No words, but somehow I can tell you're reading me. I'm reading you as well. Blink, your light dims, mine does too. Two constellations blinking blue. Finger to the rim of time. You tap once, I answered chime. Coincidence or city fate, either way we share this light. If stories meet beyond the storm, we've met already, soft and warm. Paper moons between our hands. Parallel like passing bands. Across the glass we turn the page. Same rain, same quiet stage. Hearts on a windowsill refrain. Reading under parallel rain. Across the glass we let it be. A quiet borrowed symmetry. When thunder fades and streets are clean, we'll keep the chapter in between. Close the book, the skyline gleams. You wave once more.